Hello, Bill here from Pale Horse Survival and Tactical. What I have before me here is plantain. Latin name is Plantago major, major being the broadleaf, and the as opposed to Plantago minor, which is the narrowleaf version of this. Same plant, just two different varieties. It's very interesting, herbal, edible, and medicinal plant. And in the old days, this was actually known as ribwort. It's very easy to identify. Always has these very prominent veins here on the underside of the leaf, and they're raised. And these are fibrous too. If you prepare these much as you would a yucca leaf, you can actually, these fibers are very strong. You can actually weave these almost like sinew. Not as strong as sinew, but it's very similar. You can weave this into cordage. It's a very utilitarian, plant. Very medicinal. It's in the psyllium family. When these bloom, they'll send up these little spikes with little seed heads at the top. The seeds are edible. You can dry the seeds, grind them into flour. The husks, since it's in the psyllium family, it's actually the husk can be drank with water, and they'll act as a laxative, the same as psyllium wood that you'd buy at the drugstore. It's very strong antimicrobial. It's it has very antihistamine properties. I had a bite on my wrist from a gnat about a year ago. Little bump swelled up. It was very itchy. I was out working, so I went and I found a Plantago broadleaf, similar to this. I macerated it up between my fingers, crushed it up really good, and I stuck it on the bite, and within minutes the stinging stopped. And I left a poultice on there. The next morning, you couldn't even tell there was a bite there. The swelling was gone. It has a very cooling effect. You can place one of these leaves, if you dip it in hot water briefly, place it over a wound, it'll actually draw infection out of a wound. It has a very drawing effect to it. And you'll know when you peel this off, put it over the wound, put a gauze or something around it. When you peel this off, you'll see some black material that's drawn from the wound. That's the toxins. Anyways, I'm going to read a little information here on this. Bear with me for a second. This happens to be one of my favorite wild edibles and medicinals. Okay, plantain. It's spelled the same way as the banana, plantain, but it's actually this is pronounced plantain. Latin name Plantago major is a widespread and easily recognizable kind of meadow plant. There are over 200 species of plantain, the most popular being broad and narrow-leaf plantain. In China, it's been used since the year 3000 BC for treating many diseases. Plantain contains mucilage, bitter substances, silicate acid, glycosides, aucubin, and antibiotic compounds. The most famous use of plantain is in the treatment of cough, but it is effective for all respiratory diseases. It helps all respiratory organs, especially in the cases of diseases characterized by mucus discharge. Plantain is recommended for treating whooping cough, asthma, pneumonia, and even tuberculosis. Scientists have found that plantain creates an aversion to smoking and reduces the desire for nicotine. Therefore, it is an increasingly common ingredient in medicines aimed at helping people to quit smoking. You can chew plantain leaf or drinking its tea to help you give up cigarettes. Plantain juice has antibacterial properties so strong that it does not need any preservative because it does not spoil. Plantain contains antimicrobial compounds that are effective against staphylococci, streptococci, and clostridia, bacterium responsible for skin infections and even tetanus. The most effective of these is aucubin, which showed significant effects against gram-positive bacteria, especially Staphylococcus aureus. A popular use of plantain is in all types of skin problems such as wounds, ulcers, cuts, lacerations, scratches, bruises, burns, blisters, calluses, insect bites, and rashes. To treat skin ailments, you can macerate a fresh leaf and apply it as a poultice to the affected area. It's very good for insect bites. Contains large amounts of saponins, which calm the skin and act as a natural antihistamine. Plantain is excellent for quick healing of wounds on the face and in the mouth, prevents festering, and promotes healing, a property it owes to occupant. Chewed plantain leaves set as a compress to the tooth and gum can help prevent tooth infection in the early stages. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we do appreciate your viewership. And as always, we will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.